Environment Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya is suing her former husband for close to R1 million shillings as child upkeep for their 2 children. The Cabinet Secretary, estranged from her husband Stephen Saibula Kudate, claims that Kudate has refused to take financial responsibility for their 2 children and is a threat to the physical, emotional and psychological well-being of herself and her 2 children. Let's get more from our very own Brenda Wanga.
The Cabinet Secretary in court documents indicates that she is estranged from her husband of 7 years.
The need for us to up our game.
She says she was in a relationship with Stephen Saibula Kudate for 7 years from 2013 to 2020 when the association was, in her words, brought to a quick end by the refusal of the defendant to take responsibility towards the upkeep and maintenance of the minors. She also cites violence, abuse and infidelity as they are the reasons that led to their separation. She further avers that in the wake of their separation, Kudate moved in with his wife. Soipan further states in court documents that since their split, her ex-husband has not paid any share of the 2 minors' school fees and school-related expenses despite being able to do so, and has adopted a casual approach to the financial needs of their children. The CS also accuses her former husband of being verbally abusive to her even in the aftermath of their separation, including denying paternity of the 2 minors and demanding DNA testing to ascertain the said paternity. She now wants the court to compel Stephen Kudate to pay 50% of the children's school fees, entertainment and maintenance to the tune of 425,000 shillings. She also claimed in her statements before court that she is under constant apprehension of further physical and verbal attacks by the defendant and that threats and harassment from her former husband toward the CS, her children and the domestic staff have them living in fear. Consequently, the CS wants the court to grant her actual primary, physical and legal custody of the 2 minors, and in the event that prayer is not granted, to give limited and supervised access to the children. She wants Kudate restrained from accessing, threatening or abusing herself and the children and accessing or interfering with the CS's workplace, homes and the children's school. The case will be mentioned on the 13th of November. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.